Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision-making specialist. And today doesn't matter how long that I've been in shelter, there's something else on my mind and I'd like to talk with you about it. And that's a question. When you look and hear about the numbers of people that have died from the COVID-19 virus, what happens? A lot of us, and I'm raising my hand, sometimes it's just a number. And then I'm ashamed. Because in a certain way, the numbers have gotten so large that it's beyond my imagination. And I can't hold it in my hand and I can't hold it in my room. And so I'd like today, if I may have permission, to bring it down to a more personal level. And the number that I saw this morning, and it's changing as I'm talking with you, was 103,782 people. Those are individuals that are no longer going to be able to write their story. And maybe they still had pen in hand, notebook open, computer on, blinking, 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 with everything on hold, hoping that they would get well and they could continue their story. And now they can't. And each one of those, by their death, has altered so many other people's stories. They didn't plan that chapter. They didn't plan that paragraph. They didn't plan that sentence about their loved one, their friend, their acquaintance, their partner, their child, their mother or father. Whomever that person or those people are, they had a place in that story. And now, what is the place? It's a memory of all those other words and all those other paragraphs. And their legacy is now what we remember. Even if we didn't know them on an individual basis, even if we don't know all the people in their lives that they have touched along the way, maybe, just maybe, as we were walking through our life and writing our story, one of them may have touched our lives. Maybe when we were out walking and they smiled. Maybe if we were at a shop and we just happened to be standing side by side and just looked at one another and made a little comment. Maybe it's somebody that we worked with a long, long time ago. Someone we went to school with. Maybe a neighbor. Maybe somebody that we just drove by and just waved. Maybe somebody that brought our mail every day. Maybe somebody that washed our car. maybe somebody that played with one of our children, maybe somebody that we served on a board with, maybe was a customer of our business, maybe gave us a helping hand when we were carrying in groceries one day, maybe brought us some cupcakes when we moved into the neighborhood. You see, we don't know. We don't know that we may already have those people tucked away in our story, and they're really part of our legacy. That somehow, even though I'm here, you're there, and we're all at pretty much different places sometimes there's a crossover. Sometimes there's a joining that proves we really are in this together, all of us, me, you, all of us. In some way or another, we are. Maybe we didn't see them. Maybe they were walking on the same sidewalk we did, and we were really walking in their footsteps and didn't know it. Maybe they were walking in ours. Maybe we opened a door and this person waltzed through and we didn't even recognize their face if we saw it. All of those tiny details are somehow part of our story and part of our legacy. So that's my message today, is just to take a moment, maybe please more than an eyelash of a moment, and find your way, whatever it is. And I'm not telling you what way to do it. Just maybe find a way for you to honor and notice that those numbers that we see on the screen, that we hear from the news, that we watch from a video, that we see from a newspaper, wherever we see it, to just take that little bit of a time and nod or exhale, or any way you like to honor that these numbers are human beings, and also take a moment to be grateful that we're alive and able to honor those who are not. Thanks for taking this moment with me. I appreciate you, and I hope that you'll leave a comment so that other people can see how you're doing your honoring and how you're doing. I'd appreciate that. And then other people like you can find me, and we'll be even more all in this together. All right. Stay well. Come back tomorrow. I will be here just for you. Bye now.